Hello and a very warm welcome to this little tutorial on Karatbars Gold. My name is Brian McGinty. I've been with Karatbars International for 5.5 years. I'm a Karatbars VIP Business Partner Gold Director at Elite 3. The reason for this little tutorial, very simple. Loads of people are getting a little bit confused because Karatbars has brought out a new way of purchasing gold, which supersedes the old way of buying gold from the company. And because the old way of buying gold is still on the website, people are getting a little bit confused between the two. So I'm going to show you now the differences and explain to you what the differences are between what we used to call our classic gold or classic gold cards and our new cards, which are called Cashgold. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the website first of all and show you the classic gold card. So if we go to product purchase, whenever you log in, scroll down until you see classic products. We go to classic Karatbar, and we get this page that's here now in front of you. So you have a 1 gram classic Karatbar, which is here. It's €59.58. You can see the details there on the card. Now I'm just going to show you the card now up to the camera. I will show you these at the end of this little part as well, but I'm just going to show you the website first. But this is what the classic card actually looks like. Now the classic card, as I said, is €58 or €59.58. That includes free storage in Germany, FedEx delivery around the world to 125 countries. Deliveries over 100 grams is free. You can buy 1 gram, 2 grams, 10 grams, as many as you like of these 1 gram cards. The 2.5 classic Karatbar is 137, which means it costs a little bit less per gram. And then the 5 gram classic card is 253.25, so it's even less per gram again. All right, let's compare that with another company. The most popular company in the UK and Ireland is Bullion by Post. You have JM Bullion in the United States, different Perth Mint in Australia, different countries. People use different websites for buying gold, but pretty much they're much of a muchness. Now, for the purposes of this example, €59.58, we're going to go to bullionbypost.ie, which is the Republic of Ireland site. If you go to bullionbypost.co.uk, then you'll get the UK site. .com, you'll get the USA site. So we look here and we see immediately a 1 gram gold bar. Oh, look at that, great price, €45. So people will ring me up and say, Brian, Bullion by Post are selling a gram of gold for €45. Why is yours €58.59? Well, let's take a look. So what we'll do is we'll go to the 1 gram bars. Now remember that €45. Well, we can see now it's not 45 anymore. It's 1 gram. If you want to buy 1 gram of a pre-owned piece of gold, okay, with no security features, no DNA markers, nothing, that's €45. If we want something along the lines of a Karatbar, i.e. it has a security number, serial number from an LBMA accredited refinery, actually, we're looking at going into something like a PAMP, okay? A PAMP 1 gram gold bar, so you're thinking €49.90. So suddenly that €45 is gone. We're up now to 49. So let's say we want to buy one of those. Well, again, that word from is in there. Look, if you want to buy one now, suddenly it's €58.10. All right, so if you buy over 100, you'll get the €49.90. And that's what these websites do. They show you this headline price, and the difference between the headline price and the actual price of buying 1 gram went from 45 to 58. So it's actually €13 more just to buy that 1 gram whenever you get into the website. Now, like a Karatbar, we do have the certificate of authenticity on here, which we have on the Karatbar. We also have a serial number on the front. We can see it's from an LBMA accredited refinery, and that's their signature and everything's on there like a Karatbar. Now, here's the difference. I've gone to Bullion by Post and I've bought a gram of gold, okay, and I got it delivered. And how it comes is inside this little petri dish, but I'll show you this again in a little while. So this is a 1 gram Karatbar, and this is your buying from Bullion by Post. So you get it in this little neat little dish here, buying the 1 gram. So that's the original classic Karatbar, if you like, and you can see that if someone in the UK or someone in Ireland today wants to go and buy from Bullion by Post, yes, they can save about €1 by buying a Bullion by Post. Now, if it was one of my customers, I would give one of my customers a 3% discount code. That would take 3% off the 58, or take the 3% off the Karatbar's price, which we'll go back to the website and see is 59. So we can take 59.58. 59.58 minus 3%, and was 57.79. So 57.79, as you can very clearly see, is cheaper than 58.10. So Karatbars, comparing apples and apples, comparing a gram of gold with Karatbars and a gram of gold from Bullion by Post in the UK or in Ireland here, you can see that Karatbars is actually cheaper whenever you work it out. So that's the first thing I'll say about the classic cards. Now the next part of this is, and this is the really exciting news that happened this year, Karatbars International and Harold Sites launched what's called Cashgold. Now, the exciting thing about Cashgold is we'll move down here to Cashgold and we'll go to the Karatpay Cashgold products. The Karatpay Cashgold is our gold, but it is now in 0.1 in a note form, 0.2 like this. So you have 2 pieces of gold inside the note, 0.4, and then obviously 0.6. Okay, so you've got the notes. I'll go to full screen and show you these in a second. So that's the 4 notes. And then on the cards, we have the 1 gram. So it's against a plastic card like the classic card. So we have a 1 gram, we have a 3 gram here, and we have a 6 gram classic or 6 gram Cashgold, which is this one here. Okay, so we're following that so far. So this is the Cashgold, and this has replaced the 1 gram, the 2.5 gram, and the 5 gram cards. The really exciting thing about this is the price point that Harold Sites and the company have been able to come in at with this is much, much, much lower than our original classic card products. So let's take a look at the price of a 1 gram, 0.1 gram note, which is this one. And today that will cost you €4.29. Okay, so that's the note. I'll show you it bigger in a second. That's the note, £4.29, €4.29. Let's go now to the 1 gram card, which is the blue one. That 1 gram card today will cost you $42.90. Okay, so remember that the 1 gram classic Karatbar, the old Karatbar, is $59. You know that this, with the 3% discount, is cheaper than bullion by post. You know that already. Well, what do you think now of a 1 gram classic Karatbar that is €42.90? Okay, €42.90 for 1 gram of gold. That is €15 cheaper than buying 16 euros cheaper than buying that 1 gram at bullion by post. And again, you can go to JM Bullion, you can go to Perth Mint, you can go to different companies for a 1 gram of gold like this. Again, Karatbars offer free storage. Karatbars do offer delivery as well. The delivery is around about €15.50 inside Europe. Different countries have different delivery fees. All deliveries are done through FedEx, and you can choose to have the gold kept free in storage or have it delivered. So this is our 1 gram card. The 3 gram Cashgold card you can see is at $128.70, which is just 3 times $42.90. Okay, so it's the exact same pricing. And then the 6 is obviously 6 times $42.90. And the 6 gram card comes in there at $257.40. But it gets better with Cashgold. If you buy your Cashgold and you keep it, you buy your Cashgold, so you go through your purchase here, add to cart, and you make your purchase, then you can choose to use bankware, you can use credit card, you can use debit card, or you can buy with Bitcoin as well. So if you want to turn some of your Bitcoin into gold, you can do that easily here. The next thing you do then is you go up to your Karatpay here, and this is a dummy account, so it's not registered, but I would click on here to load my Karatpay e-wallet. Now what that will actually do is it will load the gold onto an e-wallet, which then I can download the app. So I'll just do this. I'll open it up here. And now I have the app. You can see the app here on my phone. I can now send this gold to anyone else in the world. So if I wanted to pay someone in the United States right now, I could send them €5, €50, €10, whatever, €200 of gold, and they could choose to have that gold delivered to them in their own country as long as they have a Karatbars account. All right, so this is what makes Cashgold really, really exciting. Further on from that, if you have Cashgold, you can turn your Cashgold on our new Karatbit exchange. You can send what we call univals, that's our unit of gold. You can send your univals to your Karatbit exchange, and on that exchange, you can turn that into US dollars, send the US dollars to your bank account anywhere in the world, or you can turn that unival, turn the Cashgold into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, or into any of the Karatbars crypto coins as well. So I'm just going to go to full screen now, just to give you a closer look at the different cards. Okay then, just to be clear, you can still buy the 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram classic cards at karatbars.com. Okay. This gold and these cards come with all the security features that you will get if you buy a gram of gold anywhere else, okay, and more, because this card actually has its own DNA coding, which is read by machine, and you have the Karatbars logo stamped onto the gold during the manufacturing process. You do have your hologram security signature here as well. The hologram is a security signature much like the Kinney bar. If you take a look at Kinney bar, a 1 gram Kinney bar today, take a look on eBay, take a look on one of the Swiss sites that sell those, a 1 gram Kinney bar today will cost you €74. So in terms of classic cards, the classic cards still are very good value. But I won't be buying the classic cards. I'm not recommending to any of my customers that they buy the classic cards, because we now have the Cashgold cards and the Cashgold notes. So I will be buying my Cashgold and keeping it digitally and on at Karatbars International. If I want to get it delivered, this is our Cashgold notes here. So you can see it has the same type of security features that you'll find on a Euro banknote. You can see it there. And you can see the Karatbars logo is still embedded into the gold during the manufacturing process. You might be able to read that there. You can see our serial number here on the bottom. And again, these are machine readable. So that's the 0.2. This is the 0.4 note. And this is the 0.6. Okay, so that is our Cashgold notes. You place your order on the Karatbars website. You always put your gold into storage first, so it will go into storage immediately. And then if you want to have a delivery, you go to My Gold Delivery and you choose delivery. If you were buying, for example, 100 euros of gold today, you would buy 100 euros of Cashgold and you put it into storage. Then at the point of delivery, you ask for the denominations that you wish. So I would buy 100 euros worth of gold, and then at the point of delivery, I might say I want 3 of these, 2 of the 0.2, 1 of the 0.4, and 1 of the 1 gram. You decide at the point of making your delivery how you want the denominations delivered to your home. Okay, if you want to keep them as digital, then obviously you can keep them as digital, turn them into cash if you like, then via the Karatbit exchange. So just to give you a closer look at the Cashgold cards, here we go. This is a 0.1 gram, and again you can see in the back here we have the Karatbars logo embedded into the gold during the manufacturing process. This gold comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. It's nadir, you can see it written on there. You can also see the serial number. We have the assayer signature on the back, and we have that very important hologram. If we can just turn it around to the screen there, we can see the hologram there as well. So that's your 0.1, or your 1 gram, sorry. Our 3 gram is just the same, but you've got 3 pieces of gold inside here. And then we have our 6 gram, which again is 6 times the 1 gram. So very, very simple, very easy to work out the pricing on that. So 42 euros, we're looking at around about 42 euros for Cashgold. So if you're looking to buy gold at Karatbars International, you do not now buy the classic gold cards, even though the classic gold cards, comparing the purchase with bullion by post or JM bullion, you can still see that the classic cards are really good value. The point I'm making in this video is that if you buy the Cashgold, you get the same gold, you get the same quality of gold, you get the same security features, but you're getting it for even 15 euros less than we were selling the classic gold cards. Now this is a bit of a loss leader for Karatbars International. It's bringing huge amounts of new customers. Obviously there's much less profit in it for Karatbars International, but the volumes of gold we are selling are much higher. In my group of customers alone last month, in sales, we had over 1 million euros in sales. So sales have gone through the roof, 10-20 times what they were 6-7 months ago. But this is because we now are selling gold in physical form with FedEx delivery or free storage, with the possibility of moving it around as digital Cashgold for much less than any of our competition. So if you want to register and you want to buy some Cashgold, there'll be a link underneath this video, or get back to the person who told you about this video. Simply register. You'll need to upload your KYC documents, which is just basically a copy of your ID, driving license, passport, and a recent utility bill. Once you get that done, you can buy as much or as little Cashgold as you like. What I recommend my customers do is, if they're getting paid weekly, then put a little bit of your wages each week into your gold, or if you get paid monthly, put a percentage of your monthly wage into gold. Personally, what I do is I do 10%, so whatever I earn this month, 10% goes into gold, and that gold goes into storage in Germany. So it's 10% every single month. If I don't need it, fantastic. If I do need it, it's there. If I don't need it, I can pass it on to my children. And what most people don't realize is that gold over the past 16 years has averaged around about 10% a year. But again, if you want more details on that, have a look at our longer presentation, and that's at karatcrypto.com. So we'll talk a little bit more about the Cashgold there. So I hope that's helped explain this for you a little bit. The difference between the classic gold cards and the Cashgold cards. Personally, I won't be mentioning the classic gold cards anymore. I still have lots of classic gold cards myself. I will be keeping those. They're still excellent value at the price I bought them at whenever you compare other companies in the market. So just because we have Cashgold now at a much better price does not devalue the classic gold cards that we had. It's just that the price difference is so dramatic now, with so dramatically lower, and we're able to sell it much lower. The exact same gold with the same security features at such a much better price. It's just meant that the volume that we can sell of gold, and the company has increased drastically as well. So keep your classic gold cards. They have not been devalued in any way, but make sure your customers, make sure everyone gets to see this video. Make sure anybody you know who buys gold knows. Tell them that they can now buy 1 gram of gold from Karatbars International from €42, or it works out about $45 in dollars, about £38 in pounds sterling. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been educational. Lots more videos and tutorials on my own personal website, YouTube channel, which is bmcginty.com. Thanks very much for watching. Have a fantastic 2019.